Hello, my name's Misty. Today is January 1st, 2024. Right? 24. I'm starting this channel for a variety of reasons. First off, I want to just share my life with people. I was thinking to myself, why do you really want it? Because I've been going over this for, few years of starting a channel, and I've started other channels and did them on Facebook and stuff like that, and it did not stick. So this year, I'm trying to make it stick. This is the year of sticky. Sticky. It's going to be a sticky year. Um, 2024. It's the first year of my retirement. I was kind of semi pushed into retirement. Where I was working, they closed. We held on through COVID, but at the end, the insurances kind of changed, and it made it almost impossible for the company to make money. So it's gone. So, but it was. I always said I just want to retire. I can't wait to retire. Well, I retired, and it was like, what do you do? What do you do when you retire? So this channel is going to be a little bit about, what do you do when you retire? What does retirement mean? I looked it up. I looked it up in the dictionary, and it said some stuff about having money coming in. That's not happening with me. No money. No. I have had to, there's been a few things that I've had to make myself get used to. And this year I had to make myself get used to trusting other people for everything. I haven't done that for a very long time. I've always been in control and controlled everything that happened in my house. And I was a control freak, a total control freak. And I know that, and they just had to live with it. If they wanted to eat and have lights and stuff, they just had to live with it. But I have three boys. They're wonderful. They're in the 30s, and they're the greatest kids in the world. Sorry. I'm sure you have good kids, but somebody has to come first. Anyway, so this channel is about retirement. I quilt, so it'll be a lot about quilting. Right now, I have two major whips. Where's my phone? I have two major whips right now. This one right here, it's the pineapple quilt right here. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, I'm supposed to dim it. Let me see if I can do that. Let me just see, because, I'm old. Let me see. Let me see if I know how to do that. That's not. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I learned something. Let me see if that did it. This is what this channel is going to be like. I'm dyslexic for one thing. So I'll be talking about water, and I'll say daughter. Get used to it. My family has. Okay, let's see if you could see it now. There we go. This is a bunch of pineapple blocks. I am doing a queen size, and each of those that are different have four. So I need 8 sets of 4 of every color. And that's a lot of blocks. And let's see if I get that. Let me look. Hold on. Let me get my cheat sheet. Next, I'm doing my orange ones. So, what I need to do is I need 8 sets of orange, 8 sets of white. White, I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. I'm thinking maybe, I would see how this is the base color is basically white. I think I'm going to do it like that. Blue, I need 4 more blue because I already got 6. No, 5, 4. 4. 4 and 4 is 8. And then I need 4 green and then 2 purple. I already got 6, 7, 8, 6 purples. And I'm doing it with the pineapple paper piece from It's So Emma. They look like this. I'm not going to try to explain it because I'm not a teacher. I don't want to teach anything because, you know, you'll come out wrong. Ask my kids. And then it right here, it says the sizes of the quilts, how many blocks you'll need. So I need 225. I don't see how there's 225. I don't see why it's an odd number. We'll find that out. Anyway, I'm doing that one. That's my major whip, right? One of my major whips right now. Major whips. I didn't say all my whips. Major whips. And a whip is a work in progress. All right. The other major thing that I'm doing right now, I did... Where's it at? That's not it. There it is. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee, many crickets. I dropped it in the trash. It was empty because I was a good girl today. Because, you know, retirement, it's like, what do you do when you retire? Well, you can clean the house, and clean the house, and clean the house, and clean the house. Which, you know, my body don't work anymore, so, you know, we'll go through there. And then there's like, okay, then it's like, okay, now what do? Watch TV, clean the house, watch TV, clean the house, watch TV. And then it's like, okay, now what do? Well, let's try to get some baths in there, you know. And then it was like, I was thinking, well, you know, I could really, you know, now that I'm not working, I could really get my fingernails really nice and long and take it. After about a month of that, it was like they started breaking. I'm done. See? No. But they did get really long and pretty. But I changed that. I started cleaning again. Because you go, you know, clean, not clean, clean, not bathe, not bathe, sleep all day. Sleep all day. I used to say the first thing I'm going to do, my first month of retirement is just going to be sleep. I didn't do that. Because it was kind of like a retirement, like, now I'm retired. Okay, we're going to go on. We're going to go on. Okay, so I am working on the vintage kite, and mine's kind of like that. Got the white and with colors in the center. So I did that, got all it pieced, and now I'm just killing myself here with doing hand quilting. See that? I'm doing all of this over here. Hand quilting it, which is really fun. I'm really enjoying it, but my hand after a while really starts hurting. So we have to stop. But the really cool thing is I did not put a center. I put nothing in the center, but this fabric I got from Soya in their, I used to live in Vegas. I don't live in Vegas anymore. I moved out to Chico in California, which is way north. I'm like an hour and a half north of Sacramento, somewhere in there. Just look for a spot with a lot of trees. I love it because I love trees. Okay, but what's really cool is this fabric is so soft. And I didn't want to put a center because I wanted it to be my summer blanket. But, you know, I'm sitting here and I got it on my lap and it's winter. Well, I think it's the 22nd of, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm sitting with this on my lap and I'm thinking, I'm getting hot. So this will not be a summer. It'll be all the time probably. But what looks cool is, look at that. Can you see that? It's really kind of looking cool. And my stitches are not normal. I mean, they're not precise. I'm just long, short, whatever. You know, I like it. That's whip number 2. Now, in my quilty stuff I'm going to be doing this year, I'm starting something new. Of course, everybody starts something new. I don't care if you're cross-stitching. I don't care if you're quilting. I don't care if you're painting. Any crafty hobby kind of thing. New Year's is a reason to start something new. That's what New Year's is for. You know, I'm not doing a diet. I've done that for, what, 58 of my years. Well, maybe not 50. I'm sure I started dieting when I was like 8 years old. We went on a family vacation. Everybody killed themselves in the back of the, what do you call that, camper. We sweated ourselves out. Don't know why. Anyway, that's another story. You're going to get a lot of weird stories. But I'm not going through stories, so you get little choppy ones today. Anyway, next. I am starting a Farmer's Wife project. Now, Farmer's Wife, it was a magazine that started in like 1908 or something like that, and it was a publication for farmers' wives, basically, you know, a little ditty for them, to help them, you know, tricks and tips and tricks kind of a thing of all kinds of cooking, cleaning, farming, quilting, all kind of stuff. Let's see, 1903, excuse me, 1903. And they got quite large, and it's still going today. I haven't looked up. I was gonna think I'm gonna look up and see if I could actually get one, but I haven't done that yet. I'm retired. I got all the time in the world. I think. Anyway, it came with a CD. Who's got a CD thing? Who's got that in your computers? It's 2024. So I had to buy a CD thing. Anyway, so it comes out and it has, this is the book, and I'm doing 1930s. The lady went through and she got, I don't know, she got a bunch of the I haven't read it all yet, got a bunch of the publications and kind of went through, and what they did is, in the quilting part, people would write stories, show their quilt block, and what she did is, she went through and got some of the stories and got their quilt. I'm not sure if they actually got their quilt block, but I haven't got that far yet. And then she writes a little story about what they wrote in the Farmer's Wife magazine. Like, and then they're not in order. Why? Because I printed out, because I'm doing the paper piece. I am not doing the other way. I'm doing paper piece because there's a lot of points. A lot of points in these. Let's see if you can see. Lots of points, and I want them to match up. I like paper piecing because it's precise. Now, I am a perfectionist. You wouldn't think I was a perfectionist if you knew me in my life because, you know, nothing in my life's perfect. But I think a perfectionist is somebody that don't finish things that they start. If they don't like the way it's coming out, they're just, forget it, I can't do it because it's not perfect. That was me. You know, I was known in my family basically as a quitter. And I'm not saying anything to hurt anybody's feelings or anything, and you know, it doesn't hurt my feelings anymore. I'm getting over it. But I think what it was is they didn't understand me. Plus, I was dyslexic, so I was something different. I think there's a lot of dyslexic in my family. Some of them just don't believe it. But anyway, going on with that. I'm doing this. I'm doing a block a month. Block a week. Yeah, block a week. There's 99 blocks in here. So it's going to take me into, where's my thingy? I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Of course, you know. Another one hopefully I'll fill out to the end. So this is going to take me till November 17th, 2025. So it's going to take me almost 2 years. But it's okay. This pineapple quilt, I started that in, let's see, my cheat sheet. Where's my pineapple? Pinwheel, unicorn. I got my pineapple in here. I got it somewhere. I wrote it down. I know I did. Come on, Misty. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Pineapple. I started that in 2020. January 20. So I've been doing it for a year. But I have a unicorn quilt that I did. I started in 2021. I got to quilting, and I didn't understand quilting, you know, when you're putting all the layers together. So that's in my closets. One day you'll see it. Okay, so anyway. And with this, I mean, that's 99 blocks. I got this fabric. Now, I'm a cheapskate. Okay, it's not good to say I'm a cheapskate, but whatever you want to call it, frugal, that's nice. I used to love McFrugals. It used to be pick and save in the beginning. I'm going on. Anyway, and I'll use Kmart fabric. I'll use Joann's fabric. I got a lot of Joann's fabric. And what's that one, the artsy fartsy one? Dyslexic. Can't name of the place, but they got a lot of decorations for like Christmas and stuff like Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby, I will use 99-cent store. I'll use Amazon fabric. This right here is all Amazon fabric, mostly. I mean, some of it, you know, it's not the greatest, but you know, but back in the day, they used to use sacks from flour and stuff like that. So, you know, it don't gotta be perfect. Now, I got some good stuff. Actually, you know, it's like, oh, it's so beautiful, it's so expensive. You know, you get like, I mean, fabric has really gone up in price. So I got Amazon. I got 2 of these. These are 8x8s, and then I got 10x8s. I got 2 of these 8x8s, and then the 12, I think it's 12x12. And then I got 2 of these, and it's just basic colors. So all kind of basic colors. All right. It's all just all kind of colors. Okay. Got that. And I got this. And surprisingly, this feels really good. And you really cannot see through it. I mean, you know, with the light you can. But just go like this, you cannot see through it. So you know it's a good fabric. I can't see through it. I couldn't see you. Hello. Anyway, so I got that, and it's got all kinds. Let's see. I didn't want to mess it up. But look. It's got all kinds. It's really pretty fabric. It's better than the fabric that I did this vintage kite on. So I got that, those colors for my my farmer's wife one. And then I was thinking about doing it as a quilt as you go. I think I might still do that, but not real sure. But if I do the quilt as I go, I got cheap. I was cheap. Excuse me. Excuse my back. I got this cheap. It's, well, high quality thread is what it says. And I was thinking about using this for when I am quilting the Quilt As You Go blocks. Anyway, that's that. Now, that is my quilting stuff. You know, and eventually I'll go through all the ones that I've done. I did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 quilts that have been fully finished, given away in the last couple years, which is pretty good, pretty good. This year I want to do more because I'm retired. What else am I going to do? I don't want to do my fingernails no more. And I've got the bath thing down and cleaning the house, and I'm not dieting. I'm not doing that no more because, you know, I'm old. And I don't care. That's basically what that is. So, I'll get to that eventually in one of our videos. Now, this is like a book that I'm going through this year. It's called Your Life, Your Story, a guided keepsake journal capturing memories, moments, and milestones. It's really cool. I've just read, you know, I just read the first little, I haven't even got into I did the introduction. And I've already gotten the story out of it. So basically it's a book that you read, and it prompts you to think about certain parts of your life, or stories in your life, or what you did, or how you did it, where you were living, all that kind of stuff. And it's a way of helping you write down memories for your family. I don't know if my kids will ever want to know. My youngest son Jack said, "Make it, make it good." I said, "Okay, make it like interesting, or what did he call it? Spicy. Make it spicy." I said, "Okay, make it spicy." Anyway, so in an introduction, it talks about this lady. She had a mother, and they had a book. And what they did is they read it as the mother was passing away. She took care of the mother. She had Alzheimer's. She's passing away. And she was with her sister and her brother, I think, in the hospital, and she was actively dying. And so they read this book, and it kind of prompted things, and it made her passing easier for him. And then later on, she was going through her stuff, and she found that her most, I'll read one part. "It is my most valued item of hers that I cherish. You guessed it. Her handwritten journals, entries in her old daytimes, with all of her little sticky notes and appointment reminders. Anything with my mother's handwriting is a treasure." I agree with that. I had this one little, it was like this big. I'm sure I have it somewhere. And it was just a little jot about what her life was like a little bit. And I got a poem. It's rose-colored glasses that she wrote and colored in and stuff like that somewhere in that closet, I'm sure. Anyway, so as I was reading this, and then it talks about her always wanting to start a journal, and every year she gets a journal and she starts it, and she goes about a month, and then she just stops. So now this journal that she did is us helping us get through it, because that book helped her. Okay. So I remembered a story about my mother, and one time we were sitting there and talking, and we always sat in the dining room. It was on the dining room. It was like a living room step. It was a living room, a step up dining room type thing, and we'd sit there at the kitchen table and watch TV and stuff like that. And we always sat together. And one day we didn't really talk a lot. We just kind of sat together. And one day we were talking, and somehow something came up about our lives. And she looked at me real serious, and which was like, "Oh, what does she look at me like that for?" So she looked at me real serious with a cocked head and everything, and I told her, because I had to stop the tension. I just said, "Don't worry, one day you'll read it in my book." And she just took a drink of her beer and sucked her cigarette, and she goes, "I can't wait for that." So I kind of remembered that story. And then I'm going to go to chapter 1 is facts about me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that this year. We'll see how far that goes. Hopefully it goes further than, Now the first book for this year I'm reading, I've had this book for quite a while. And I read his first book. It was 90 Minutes in Heaven or something like that. I think it was called 90 Minutes in Heaven. Let me see. That's why I sound my dog when I'm looking at him. Let me see. Anyway, his first book was 90 Minutes in Heaven. I read that years ago. I do like reading books. I don't read as much as I'd like to, but I'm retired. I always thought I really would like to be well read. No, I'm not yet. So, I got a few years before I'm dead. So it's called Imagine Heaven. This is the book that I'm reading by John Burke. What's this? This is by. Okay, I'm gonna try to say this name. Raviana M. Chandra. I don't know. Amazon. Not expensive. Really good. But this, I can't remember where I got. I'm sure I got it on Amazon because I'm an Amazon pig. So, imagine heaven, near-death experiences, God promises, and the dyslexic, exhilarating future that awaits you. Exhilarating. I got exhilarating. Anyway, that's what I'm reading. I've read the first, I read the introductions and everything like that. It's like, but I gotta go on. So I have read all the introductions and all that kind of stuff, the foreword and all that kind of stuff. I read it, and now I'm going on to the first chapter. I've had this book for quite a while, and I look at it every once in a while. I was like, I want to read that book. I have a whole library of books that, honestly, I was collecting books for when I'm retired. I'm retired. It's time to start reading. Anyway, that's number 2 of the books for now. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you a little bit about what I'm doing. And it was like, Misty, really, why do you want to start a YouTube channel? You know, everybody's got a YouTube channel and they do this and they teach you this. And, you know, I've learned many things. I've fixed drivers from YouTube. I've diagnosed lots of illnesses with Google, and then go to YouTube to see what it looked like. So, why do I want to do a YouTube channel? I was thinking, why? You know, it's not like, I would like to have community, and, I do that. I do, Zooms with people that are quilting and all that kind of stuff, but it's, it's kind of like, we got to be on my time kind of stuff, and I enjoy that, and I don't watch regular TV anymore. I am a YouTube pig, Amazon pig, YouTube pig. I'm a soda pig, and a junk food pig. And anytime you are sitting and quilting, if you don't have a snack tray or a snack plate or anything like that, you're doing it wrong. There is quilt police for that. Just joking. There's no police. Anyway, why do I really want to do a YouTube channel? I never come up with it. I never came up with a real reason other than I just want to share myself. I want to share, I'd like for my sisters to watch me because I miss them so terribly, and we can chit chat back and forth in the comment section, that kind of stuff. And I don't know why I really want to start a YouTube channel. I don't know where this YouTube channel is going to. How many times did I say YouTube channel? YouTube channel. I don't know where it's going to go. I really don't know. You will see. I am an Anigma? Something there, I don't know. Dyslexic. I'm dyslexic and weird. And sometimes funny, but mostly weird. So, you could come along. I'm not gonna go crazy, I'm thinking maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that, that kind of stuff. I don't know, hold on to your hat, if you want to subscribe to me, like me, comment. I'll try to keep up with that stuff. So thank you for watching me. If you've made it this far, you're my kind of people. See you later. Have a great New Year's Day. Hope you get everything you want in this next year. I hope we all get what we want this next year. But anyway, see you later. Bye.